Mann, 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 Mann. Auch nicht mit der IP. Kannst du nochmal den Dings aufmachen? Ja, du guckst, das ist lokal. Das stimmt ja alles. Mach mal aus. Den Router aufmachen. Aufmachen, den Router. Den Zugang zum Router, zur Firewall. Ja, lass mal gucken. Schön neu connecten.
Also der hat da keinen, was sie hören, weiß ich in der Soundcard. Der hat nur Wave und so was alles und...
Ja, er soll Mikro anmachen. Er hat wahrscheinlich Stereo-Mix, heißt das dann bei ihm oder so. Er kann aber Mikro auswählen.
Stereo-Mix oder sowas, aber es soll halt ausschließlich nur Mikrofon bei den Aufnahmeeinstellungen.
Nicht Wiedergabesteuerung, das ist meistens im Falschen.
Nicht Wiedergabe, sondern Aufnahmeeinstellungen. Also bei Optionen und Eigenschaften und da dann halt eben bei Lautstärke eben für das Icon für diese
Test 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, online. One, two, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Test, test. Am I too loud? Am I not loud enough? Should be the engine sound louder? Give me some feedback, guys, if you're already watching. I just want to know how I sound or not. Any more info? Okay. Test 1, 2. Welcome back, guys. We are on esport-racing. Just watching a bit. The drivers are getting ready. We still have 20 minutes left, and we will switch off the stream for some seconds again. Oh, we'll leave you alone. So what should be louder? Engine louder, okay. So how's that now? Maybe you get some more sound. Let me check my sound settings. Test 1 2 1 2 test test. Test 1 2 1 2. This should be a bit loud, I hope so. Okay. Good then. I would switch off my microphone now for another 15 to 20 minutes. You can already watch the stream a bit. We will be back later. Okay, stream is up. We are going back to you later. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are for our first race of the season 2008 number 1. So the first half of the year will be with esport-racing, and I say hello, and for the start I have some welcome for you. Enjoy.
Straight, und hier comes Daniel Heim, führt das Feld an und kommt jetzt auf die Gerade. Und oh mein Gott, was passiert hier mit Dennis Mai? Da trifft er den Reifen. Bremst spät, leichter Drift hier, sehr schön vorbeigegangen. Jetzt kommt er aus dem Windschatten heraus, setzt sich daneben. Three cars, oh my God, they touch and on the inside line. Dave gets the best position hier. Wieder Heim, der Windschatten von Seibold trifft aus Line, geht jetzt nach innen.
Here we are for our first season of 2008 esport-racing. We have the esports touring car masters coming up, the international one, as you know it. We will start with the race in about 10 minutes with the qualifying. We are already on the track, as you see here, waiting for everyone to get ready. They're practicing already a bit, and I can tell you something about our season this year. We have increased the number of leagues we present you. We will also do a lot of streaming every week, once or twice. If it works out, some weeks we will do Wednesdays and Thursdays. Our stream is fine. Everything's up as usual. It should work. And well, as long as Marco Schade doesn't win, probably then it will stop working. Don't know. We will see. Some more infos on what's going on. This year we have the International Esports Touring Car Masters with the guys qualified from the LX Cup, with the guys qualified from the last German esports touring car masters, who are Dennis Mai or Daniel Heim, Sebastian Seibold, who made it through the relegation races, also Thomas Ahrens, Dave Williams. Some fast guys from the community are in now. So it's starting to run as planned. We will have a Balkan-based esports touring car masters starting next week, and we will have the German one again, and if all works out, also the UK based esports touring car masters will start pretty soon. Besides that, for all you Formula fans and for all you who might search the thrill in Formula racing, we start the Formula Championship, the Esports Formula Championship, next week with the BF1. There you can prove that you really know how to drive Formula 1 cars. We see everyone gets out for some last practice. We will start with the qualifying in 5 to 10 minutes. We might miss some drivers today, which is due to the fact that it's the start of the season, that some drivers retired, and we will use this fact to maybe invite 1 or 2 more drivers to the season. So I'm still looking for a great race. I think we can expect that. We are on Aston GP, the first race of the season, as you know it and as we are used to do it. We will stick to the same tracks for the season, the same cars. This is the idea of esport racing. We just switched the schedule to one race every second week. We will have some prizes again this year, while our winner from last year is getting ready for his trip to the Formula 1 Monaco Grand Prix in May. We will definitely inform you about what's going on there, what happened and how it all was. And what else can I tell you? Well, I can tell you something about the drivers. We have Rudi Reincourt again. We have Dennis Meyer, as I said already. Johannes Scheule is back on track, second place from last season. Did a great job. He is back again and wants to fight Nils Najox again this year. He's here. You see him followed and overtaken by Vincent Stahl, who has his huge appearance on Sunday for the Inter-Racing Tour Finals. He is going to try to win a BMW Z4M, which is quite a nice car. So, besides all the drivers, I have one more great fun season we want to present this year. This is the E-Rules. It's the esport-racing Universal Long Run Series. It's tricky with some car switching, some class switching. We will say which tracks are driven in which class, and then you can decide on which car. And it's Sunday racing and it's long run. So we invite definitely all the possible fans we can get from long run racing to just give you great feeling of great season and good racing, and just enjoy the Sundays with some 2-hour TBO and LIF class racing. This league came up from the idea from my fellow league admins, really cool guys. You know them all. It's Jörg, aka Luder, and Ralph, aka RRS61. We have one new guy since the last races of last season already in the admin team, and that's Ingo Boos. And one driver you see here in this series, which is who is Milos Milakovic. He is taking over a lot of the work for the Balkan-based esports touring car masters. And he's doing a lot of admin work there. Thank you for that. In the UK part, we have Chris Ramish and Sam. You know them from the LFS forum, who will help me out with putting this up and getting it done. Those are the UK CT guys. You will see some banners up there from us, and you will see some banners from them on our side. Finally, I have to put a word on our sponsors. You might see some old ones, you know, from the last season already. We are just finalizing some new partners and partnerships, so that you will get some new impressions there also. And we are still increasing our web of news pages who will present all the news of esport racing and stuff like that. So what else to say? Go to the site esport-racing.com, check the news, get to the forum, just write what you think and what you expect from this season. And besides that, if you fancy any league or any racing, just get in and drive with us. Join the E-Rules, join Formula Racing, join the German ieTM. It's not only for the best, it's for everyone who likes racing, and we are just trying to present you the best organized league you can get without any problems. Sure, there might be some, but we will fix them. We are open for talks always, and our goal is to present the best racing for the racers and for the viewers also. So our schedule for the shows is quite long, quite huge actually. I'm planning to do 2 shows a week, Wednesday and Thursdays. Wednesday in German for the German ieTM, Thursdays in English on the Touring Car Masters and on the Formula Championship. We will see how this works out and how you like the formulas to watch and to drive. The rules for the EFC are similar to Formula 1. We have some special rules for the qualifying, so you aren't allowed to refuel. You are allowed to refuel, but you're not allowed to go into the pits or even after the qualifying is over, because this way we ensure that everyone starts the qualifying with the fuel setting he has when starting the race, which is similar to the last 15 minutes of the Formula 1, and that's what we want to copy a bit. We are doing 200 kilometers in the EFC, which is not 300 kilometers, but it's 1 hour. You need 1 pit stop definitely to do that, so you just lose your fuel or you run out of fuel. And this will present definitely some cool Formula racing. I'm just looking forward to see good guys in there. I know that Piotrowski is in, who loves Formula racing. Husky is in, Danny Engels, and some more guys. So I encourage you, get in there. Oh, and if you fancy to win some little stuff, we are planning on putting out quite a lot of stuff from L'Oreal this season, and you know, it's a save it at the moment. I'm going to save it tomorrow. We'll see what comes out there. And now we are getting for the qualifying. We are getting ready. Ladies and gentlemen, the first season is over, and this is the second one. This is the qualifying for the Esports Touring Car Masters Season 2. The best drivers in Live for Speed, definitely the fastest ones. You see here, you see Raymond Mooney, you see Niels Naujoks, and Ray promised me he wants to attack Niels Naujoks this time really, really hard. Vincent Stahl is in, Dennis Meyer, Daniel Heim, Rudi Reincourt, Marco Schade, Sebastian Seibold, Milos Milkovic. It's a bunch of cool guys. They respect each other. Oh, Niels already with the white line here. And they really try to do some good racing. We will have the teams put together also by next race, definitely finalized, and you will see some new interesting names there. And well, now let's have a look at the qualifying. I will stop the well-known TV director for the qualifying, so we have a better overview on the times driven. As you see, SK Gaming is in. It's not SX Gaming now, it's SK Gaming. Go to the website skgaming.com to see the new main sponsor, which is AMD. And they also have a poker team on our poker sites. And Niels Naujoks wants to defend his title of ieTM champion. Let's see who's in the lead at the moment on the track. This is Ray Mooney. If you want to watch the times and watch the timing, you can simply go to esport-racing.com and look down there on the live race button and hit spectate, or you go to the league page and to the race Aston GP on the International ieTM. There you can also hit the spectate button and you are immediately in the nice LFS spectator tool from LFS World and can overview the whole field from above, get all the informations you need. And now everyone gets slow to get a good start for the first lap, as we see here. So the first guy here in the white car, this is Jonesy, Jonah Larilla, teammate from Raymond Mooney. He switched to FZR this season. That's due to the fact that we are strictly against any penalty weights due to balancing. The simple point is that there is no real simple way to find a good balancing for a whole league, for the whole season. So I say better like that than some strange messed up rules with some penalty weights. We'll see how Jonesy can do this season with the FZR. He's an XR driver usually and switched to FZR for that, but we know that he's fast in every car too, so we will have another fast guy at the top there. Did a 44.69 in his first flying lap here. And doing very well. Nice line here. Out of the chicane and now down to the north turn. Uphill right-hander. 180 degrees. Nicely done. A bit wide maybe. Getting the throttle down very good. And now to the roller coaster section. It's down, up, down here and turns all over. And another right-hander, and now he goes straight towards the second split time, which is a good show of what is possible. Yeah, it's already a 51.69, so he will definitely put down a good lap now. That will be kind of a benchmark already with the first lap time. Just important on the last turn now. Going down, braking late. Nicely going into this another 180 degrees turn. Downhill now, again right-hander, and now it's towards the start-finish chicane, which is crucial for a good lap time. Cutting the chicane, very good, touching the tires a bit. It's not perfect, but that was okay. And here's the line with the 38.74. And we see that Scheuler already is faster with a 38.01. And I'll be back in a minute. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. So, the fastest lap time at the moment is Johannes Scheuler. Let's see how he's doing. He's brought it down towards the pits now, hitting the pits in this lap. He did a 38.01, followed by Nils Naujoks 38.15 and Ray Mooney 38.21. Then we have Marco Schade, Jonah Larilla 6th position to Vincent Stahl. So we have the typical drivers up there already. Vincent Stahl 6, 7 is Henrik van Ey and Rudy Reinkott in 8. 9 is Daniel Heim. 10 is Milos Mirkovic. 11 Sebastian Seibold. 12 Thomas Ahrens. 13 Dennis May. 14 Nicky for Djokovic and Dave Williams in 15, but Dave just had a bad lap time, I'd say, with 3 minutes 23. He was pitting already, so probably he's on the fast lap time like Nicky now. Mai, who is 13th at the moment. He was really looking to get into the season. He said he loved the first German ieTM, and now he's looking forward to race with the best drivers of the world. Milos here and Daniel Heim, Rudi, Marco Schade, Dave Williams on a slow lap again, 51.25, as the split time is not fast, so he was in the pits. This is his out lap. We will see how he will do in this race. He's slowing down something. Maybe he's cooling his tires, something like that. Tires good temperature, but keeping them low, so a little ride with them on the side. Here we brake to one important turn. You see it's banked, it's a right-hander, 180 degrees, and you really have to hit it on the inside to get the best grip and the best line through there. You can gain a lot of time there, and now this is definitely the most crucial position here. The chicane going through full throttle and onto the straight. We have damage now in the cars, so you might damage the engine by shifting wrong, or the clutch better to say. We will see how this will work out for the drivers in this 1 hour race. 5 minutes left in this qualifying, and Dave Williams finally with the fast lap time starting now. He's still last, and he can do better than that. Wide here, nicely done. 7,000-8,000 RPMs. Now the flat 6. Turbocharged, isn't it? It's natural aspirated, flat 6. Engine in the back, braking late to the first hairpin. That was a bit wide here. And now the split time, 44.60. That is a good split time if he can do this through the whole lap. He's running now onto some guy who's in his in lap probably. He's slowing down nicely, so he can pass him without problems. And we just follow him through the whole lap to give you an impression of this really fast track. Good line here, a bit too much counter steer, maybe a bit too wide. Hopefully his tires are not dirty now. Braking to the right hander, and now he's running to Nils Naujok's, making room here. Nicely done. Nice drift by Dave Williams into this turn, and now he's staying on the inside, full throttle here. Also cutting here on the right side very nicely. This turn is crucial. You can go really fast. Oh, little drift by Williams, and he loses time because he's losing the line here. Now he just has a 1 minute 52.27, so really losing about half a second there. Could have been faster, definitely. Well, what else can he do now? He has to finish this lap time, and it has to be good, because else he's out of the top time here. And then we have a yellow flag coming up. All fine. Braking late. No, he's stopping the turn. Let's see what his tire do. They are way too hot. Okay, then let's see what the others do. Let's see what Sebastian Seibold is doing. He's not that fast. I expected him to be faster. He had a 44.58, so not a bad split time there. Still Scheuerle with the pole position at the moment. And Here he comes, Mr. Seibold. Left-hander, right-hander, left turn. 151.9, so he is in the range of Jonah Lorella, maybe 0.3 of a second away. Let's see if he can improve and get Henrik Fine. No, he's slowing down. He's slowing down, cooling his tires maybe for one more lap. No, I doubt this will work out. Let's see what Niels Naujoks is doing, the champion of the Esports Touring Car Masters. Coming down to the first hairpin. Split time 44.58, same split time as just done by Seibold. Oh, and the mistake. Outside in the grass, he's stopping now. No need to finish this lap, and he won't do another one because time's already running up. Who is still on the fast lap time? 44.65 by Scheuerle. No, Henrik van Eye, sorry. Coming down. Back straight. New personal best by Jonah Lorella, putting himself to 4th position, getting past Marco Schade. So it's Scheuerle, Naujoks, Mooney, and then Lorella. So the two UK drivers are there in a very, very good position at the moment. Best team result so far in the qualifying. Let's see what Henrik van Eye can do. Let's have a look at the second split time, which is crucial. 7 seconds in a lap, so it's probably he's one of the last guys on a fast lap. He's done a 151.68. He won't attack. Maybe Schade now with a great lap time. 2 minutes 38.12 and 37.999 by Scheuerle, who is still leading, and Schade in 2nd position. Naujoks only in 3rd position this time. And here comes Van Eye now. Cutting the chicane and onto the start-finish straight. Full speed. Here he comes. What does the clock tell us? It's a 37.38, 2 minutes 38.82. He doesn't improve here. Let's stay with Thomas Ahrens. He is still on a fast lap. At the moment he is 10th place and he wants to improve, that's for sure. Braking late into the right-hander. Looks like a good line. He has a 51.72, so he is attacking the time of Van Eye. He's 9th. He can also attack Vincent Stahl at the same time as Henrik van Eye. 38.82. He should improve if he doesn't make any big mistake now. Start-finish line, and here he comes. That's a 38.89. Not improved. He improved his lap time, but he didn't improve his position. While Vincent Stahl also not better. But personal best by Milos Miljakovic, putting himself in 8th position, right in front of Vincent Stahl, right behind Rudi Reincourt, who should be the last one outside. Where he is, here he comes. It's the last one on the fast lap. 37, 38, 38.94. Not improved his time. So the first pole position of the Esports Touring Car Masters goes to Johannes Scheule, the only one with a 2-minute 37.69. It looks like Nikifor Djakovic got a little connection problem, but he will come back to the server and race. We have 3 minutes break. Second place to Marco Schade, which is quite impressive also. Neujoks in third position, fourth position to Ray Mooney, so we have 4 really fast drivers there. Fifth position to Seibold, who really improved now in the last laps. Laurilla 6, 7 Rudi Reincourt, 8 Mirkovic, 9 Stahl, 10 Fanai, 11 Arens, 12 is Daniel Heim. Only he won the first German ieTM, and he is now really far behind. I expect more from him. Nikifor Djakovic, 13th place, 14th place to Dennis Mai, and last at the moment is Dave Williams, but he couldn't complete 1 lap. So now the drivers are just practicing a bit. As you saw on my desktop, I have a really nice picture there, and this was one entry in our nice huge wallpaper contest where we wanted really high resolution pics because we want to print them, we want to put them on our walls in the office, and well, the picture you see here on my desktop is the winning picture actually. This one will get printed and sent to the great guy who made it. You will see all the other entries in our forum, just go there and check it out. Download them, put them as wallpaper if you like. It's I love to see pictures in this high resolution, minimum 3 megapixels, and you can really print them in high resolution, A3 or higher or bigger, and they look good, and we will definitely put some of them on our walls to make our office even more comfortable. Back to the track. We already see some talks about tactics and when to pit and what to do. And we will definitely see some good battles. As we know, 1 minute to the start. Ladies and gentlemen, I am really, how to say, I'm anxious and looking forward to this first race of the second season. We have a huge package of races coming in the next month until end of June basically. You will see twice a week, nice racing, up to twice a week. We will actually, one more thing which is new this season, there will be a weekly little video show with the best action from all the races we have put together in a little maybe 5 to 10 minute show with all the results. So be sure to check back on Sunday evenings, Monday mornings to be there and download the videos or watch them on YouTube or maybe on our site. We are just planning on putting up a nice streaming thing on our website because our supporting website Stage 6 got shut down, unfortunately. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first race of the 2008 Esports Touring Car Masters, brought to you by L'Oreal, brought to you by esport-racing.com. We are live on the race, and here we go. Lights are green and off they are. A little lag there, but it works out. Everyone is off. Schade with a bit sleepy start, but it looks fine now. He's in second position, already attacking Scheule here. on the outside, but also Naujoks on the inside. 3 wide now to the first turn, and from behind comes Mooney, and oh my god, we have a huge crash there. Mooney and Scheuerle touched, and the lucky guy at the moment is Niels Naujoks, who got through best there. Scheuerle could keep the car fine. Where he is now. All survived this first turn, but that was a huge mess there, and already the attack by Marco Schade outside to Niels Naujoks through the first hairpin, braking late. Niels Naujoks taking the inside line, putting Schade here to the outside. Nice move by him, still he's not away. Schade now touching him a bit, gets a touch from behind from Seibold, and who's there already? Rudi Reincourt. What a tremendous start of this season, ladies and gentlemen. That was really, really good action now. And let's see how Niels Naujoks will survive the first laps here. In the back we already see some attack from Stahl to Laurilla. Laurilla survives the attack and can keep Stahl behind, and Stahl immediately gets under attack by Van Eyck, who's backing up a bit here. Van Heim is there too, and in the lead we see that Schade is close to Naujoks. Go to the lead. There they are, the two drivers. Schade, who won the last EPS season, which was kind of a little surprise. With the mistake here, little drift, getting a bit too wide. Niels Naujoks again with the best and most pure line you can do. Field is lining up, but it's not settled. Definitely not. Schade with a different line, trying to get some slipstream somewhere there, but he knows that he can attack when he gets a good shot in the first chicane. Going down now to the last turn, braking late, going wide, bit counter steer, you saw it on the tires and the wheels. Naujoks with the better line, with a more smoother line at the moment, but he's not getting away. This first lap is really close. Now comes the chicane. Oh, nice cut by Schade. And he gets into the slipstream here. He did the chicane better. Oh, huge mistake there in the back. Or is this Nikifor Djakovic maybe, who drops out? I don't know. What happened there in the back? That was Dave Williams, who went to the grass and went off. First international ieTM race, and already this mistake. But now the attack by Schade. No, not yet. He is close enough, but he did not attack before the first turn. A bit wide line by Naujoks, but getting with a lot of speed through here. Behind we have Seibold in third. He's doing fine. He's all alone already. Then we have Reincourt, Mooney, Scheuerle, who's coming back at Mooney. They touched at the start. Laurilla, and behind we have Van Eyck and Stahl fighting for position 8. And at the moment Van Eyck is in the points. But it's definitely not settled. Vincent Stahl, he is concentrated for sure on doing a good job in the Inter Racing Tour, but he definitely also wants to do some good racing here. He's not getting close again to Van Eyck. Van Eyck gets away a bit. Nicely done. We already opened the pit in 1 minute, so there might be the first guys going to the pits, especially Dave Williams, who's far behind. We see him here. Oh, a huge crash, huge impact there. The car is definitely deformed, and he will have to repair in the pits if you want to survive this whole race. Let's go back to the leaders. Where is Schade? Is he close enough? No. He's falling behind Naujoks, as we know it from a lot of races. It seems that during the qualifying, Niels Naujoks is not the best guy anymore, but in a race he immediately gets the speed and just gets away from the guys, even if they attack him in the first lap. Let's go back in the grid a bit. Seibold in third, fourth position Rudi Reincourt. Fifth position is Scheuerle, and he is under attack by Mooney right now. Mooney on the outside. Now side by side in this 180-degree turn. Nice. Doing it very nice. There was no room for any paper anymore. But Scheuerle keeps his position. No, here is the comeback from Mooney into the chicane on start-finish line. Wow, what a maneuver. He touches there a bit, but gets past him. Lorilla moves aside. Ho ho. New York's fastest lap time, and Jonah Lorilla could use this also to get past Scheuerle, and is back in action too. So Lorilla in 6 and Scheuerle in 7, but he's attacking right at the outside. Now we see the first guys in the pits. That's Vincent Stahl, Daniel Heim, Thomas Ahrens and Henrik von Ey in the pits, doing the first pit stop really early, so we see a separated grid. And they definitely will fight there also. But still, this fight is not over yet. Scheuerle versus Lorilla. Lorilla on the outside in his pure white-pink car. Attacked by Scheuerle on the inside. Nicely done by Scheuerle, braking late here for the moment. Taking the position for the Quick Racing team. Still in there. Okay, I'm back, sorry, just had to discuss something with our technician in the studio, but all is fine. Basically our line and setup here in the studio is improved a bit. We have a better connection to the internet, to our server. We will see how it works out with our web server, and maybe we will change also something more. But now, let's have a look at the race. So, we have done the first laps, the first 7 minutes are over, so this is the third lap at the moment. Naujoks leads, closely followed by Schade. Seibold in third position, also in attacking range. Reinhardt fourth, fifth position by Mooney, who is coming back at them. He had this start contact. Scheuerle again ahead of Lorilla. Lorilla with a little drift here. Getting through the chicane, jumping across the curbs here, nicely done. Lorilla close behind. Mai is at the moment in 8th position, and who gets into the pits there? That's Niki Forjakovic going to the pits. While Milos stays out. Let's see when Niki gets out. If we take Henrik von Ey, who is the leader of the little pack in the end, maybe he gets in for the second pit already. No, Vincent Stahl gets in, Thomas Ahrens gets in, and also Daniel Heim gets in for the second pit stop already, while Henrik von Ey is overtaking Niki Forjakovic and is the leader with 1 pit stops. Let's see the others. Leaders. The real leader is Nils Naujoks. With the old tactic, I'd say he will stay out very long, drive as long as possible, and then pit twice. If you have any suggestion, then just tell us in our IRC channel. And we might answer your questions. If you have any, just post them there while we watch this great first race, where we already saw a lot of action, and surprisingly, but maybe as usual, the survivor of the start, touch and crash, Nils Naujoks. And I just got the confirmation that the crash by Dave Williams was not a known mistake. There was a little touch with Niki Forjakovic, which spun Dave Williams out, and if you spin out in front of the chicane, then you have no chance to catch the car because you hit the grass and then you're slipping away. just can concentrate on the impact. So the first three are getting away slowly from Reinhardt and Mooney. So third is Schade, second is Schade, third is Seibold, fourth is Reinhardt, followed closely by Ray Mooney. Maybe Mooney might attack now, but Mooney also gets under pressure by Scheuerle, which is a little surprise because last season Mooney was faster. So you see that there was a bit of action here. Danny Engels is not driving today because he is at the biggest computer exposition right now at the Cebit. Oh, he's getting ready to go there. And same goes for Theolas, who is doing some moderation at the Cebit for some games like Need for Speed Pro Street or something similar like that. So Williams with the second pit stop also. No, with the first pit stop. He pitted late. Van is still the leader with the guys with one pit stop, followed by Nikifor Djakovic and Williams. Thomas Ahrens is the one who leads with 2 pit stops right in front of Stahl and Heim. Those 3 also fight very, very close. Let's go to the back so you get an idea where they are. Williams gets out now with 1 pit stop. Gets out here, but if you look now, here comes the pack with the 2 pit stop guys. So Thomas Ahrens, Vincent Stahl and Daniel Heim. Back to the first 3, 4, 5 guys. The typical question for the in-car action. Yeah, the in-car action is a bit difficult as we just cannot really get in there without any problems because the TV software doesn't support the custom cams at the moment in a good way. So I'm working on it to tell Søren that he should do it, which isn't that easy. He's a bit like Scorn, he does what he likes, which on the other hand produces such nice tools and games. So we will switch to in-car for 1 or 2 laps maybe later on, but now I'm staying here because I want to see what Ray Mooney is doing to catch Rudy Reinhardt. And he is closing in, and Johannes Scheuerle is in a good waiting position there to use any mistake done by the 2 drivers up in front. Now a mistake by Reinhardt through the chicane, and this is the possibility for Mooney to catch some slipstream and to finally attack Nayox with the fastest lap time of the race at the moment. And here comes Mooney to Reinhardt. It seems like it's not close enough. He's not really in the slipstream position. No, he is still about 0.3 of a second away, and that's far enough to not get in the slipstream. And now in the first turn he gets some dirty air for sure and can't attack like he would like to. So unfortunately, who is with the second pit stop there? That should be Williams maybe. No, it's Fanai doing the second pit stop, and this is now getting interesting because Fanai was really close to Stahl and Ahrens, and they had their 2 pit stops already. Let's have a look. Fanai leaving, and behind you see the 3 guys coming. Accelerating now, Fanai, and here comes Williams. Okay, he is with 1 pit stop. He's not interesting, but Thomas Ahrens is there fighting hard to catch Van Eye, but Van Eye really gained a lot of time there, did a good job with this tire change what he did. Maybe he had some idea of some trick or something, some other tactics. Okay, let's get back to the leaders. Nayox still leading, closely followed by Schade. It will all be decided in the pit stops here. I'd say Seibold third, Reinhardt and Mooney fifth. And fourth position for Reinhardt, fifth for Mooney. And Mooney is trying different lines here to get close and to not get into the dirty air. Now the long left-hander here, he gets the dirty air again and falling back. Scheuerle with the fast outside line here, trying to get into the slipstream of Mooney, and that works out. That definitely works out. So the three cars all close together, and let's see what Scheuerle can do to attack Mooney now instead of Mooney attacking Reinhardt. You really have to plan your attacks. You have to look on which part of the track where can I get close and get a good position to attack finally on a good straight. Maybe through the chicane once more. Reinhardt with a bit wider line, Mooney getting a close line, good line through the chicane, and Reinhardt with the mistake. Reinhardt a bit slow, and now Mooney is close enough. Again, fastest lap time by Naujoks, who's pulling away, but now it gets down to first turn, and Mooney catching up some speed. Oh, whoa, touching Reinhardt there. There was no real room, but he puts himself through to get past Reinhardt before turn 1 and giving Reinhardt some dirty air too. He was annoyed maybe and wanted to get past them. And now Mooney will try to get back into the race and to catch up those 4 seconds he lost already to Naujoks, Scheuerle and Seibold. Where we see that Scheuerle is also right behind Reinhardt and will attack him too. That was definitely a really close maneuver by Mooney there, a bit unexpected, and maybe that was the best surprise he could do. So let's see what Scheuerle is doing here behind Rudi Reinhardt. Gets himself into a position to attack. He saw how Mooney... Oh, mistake by Scheuerle here into this left-hander. A bit too far on the inside and had a drift, and that cost him time and heated up his tires a bit too much maybe. We will see what he can do now. If he can attack and if he come back and get a good line through this turn. This is really important to not catch the dirty air. Good exit line. Good speed. And maybe he gets close enough for the chicane to attack Reinhardt on the straight. So here he comes. Down to the chicane. As I said several times, it's a crucial part of the track, as it's get the speed for the straight or not. Again, Naujoks with fastest lap time. He's doing a great job here. Let's follow this lap with Johannes Scheuerle on his car. Braking late. Definitely a nice line through here. Early on the throttle, good line towards Rudi Reinhardt. If he stays a bit beside him, he gets more downforce and he can get more grip through the turn. The quick racing driver towards the first hairpin. Reinhardt with a little mistake, you saw, but also Scheuerle a bit easy on the throttle, a bit early and putting the back out. Yeah, and already lost the advantage again, just with this mistake out of the hairpins. And now fast line through this really deadly chicane. You do it with 170, 180 kilometers per hour. The right-hander and then to the back straight, to the far north point of the track, the north turn, 180 degrees right-hander uphill. It's a bit banked, but it opens up on the end, and you really have to hit it good here. Left hand, the line is important. You can get more inside even there than Scheuerle just did, but was a good line already. And as usual, such turns are so much important if you can catch all the speed or not. And you see in front, Mooney gets away while Scheuerle struggles with Reincourt. Now he's full on the throttle again, and a lot of G-forces working on the car, on this long left-hander there, and now he is closing in a bit. Maybe it's not close enough for an attack on start-finish. If Reincourt doesn't mistake, yeah, mistake by Scheuerle, baby. Maybe, but it was not bad. It was a really aggressive style into the turn. He was drifting a bit into the turn, and now he's looking for a good position. You saw that he eased off the pedal a bit, trying to accelerate and to get a better line, to accelerate a bit earlier than Reincourt to get closer. And now Schade with the fastest lap time in the race, so he is catching up to Naujoks in the lead. Still, he is far away, but it was 1/10 he gained. You see that into the turns, Scheuerle is a bit faster, but that's not enough to overtake. And you see that in the lead, or ahead of Reincourt, Mooney gets away and gets faster and faster. Mooney already also with a low 39 lap time, but not close to Naujoks or even Schade. Nice line here by Scheuerle, attacking Reincourt with the mistake here. Outside now to Reincourt. But still, Reincourt can keep his position for the moment, but now Scheuerle is in the slipstream. Whoa. Through the chicane, my god, they touch, they bang wheels here several times, and still they are side by side. Rudi Reincourt is not making room here for Scheuerle. He just wants to keep his position now. Again, late braking by Scheuerle into the turn. Reincourt making the room as tight as possible, while Laurilla uses this mistake and also overtakes Reincourt. Reincourt loses 2 positions here. Nicely done by Scheuerle, and also even better done by Laurilla, who just waited for the situation and then just saw his opportunity and got in and got through the little gap and gained position 2. So back to the leaders. What's going on? Jay is close for an attack, definitely. Marco Schade, what a comeback, waiting for his position, getting into rhythm, and now chasing Niels Naujoks. Who would have thought that one of the longest racers, no, not longest, but one of the most long-time racers in Live for Speed would come back like this after a season? Great season last year, and now he is really close and putting Niels Naujoks, maybe one of the fastest driver ever in sim racing history, that much under pressure. Great stuff by Marco Schade. Really good stuff what we see from him, and I expect even more stuff from him during the season. But again, he lost time during that last chicane. You saw it. He didn't have the best line there, and off he was. Now let's see what's in the back here. We have Ahrens, Hunting Williams, who is only 1 pit stop but doing good here, and Vincent Stahl right behind him. maybe Vincent Starr gets to a better position through the chicane once more. That same old story, it's all about the chicane, but that's it. Maybe this is a song title for Schupor. It's all about the chicane. We'll see. Actually, Schupor did the song for our trailer, you saw in the video, and he was really kind of him that he produced the song especially for us, the music. So we have our full own trailer for the Esports Touring Car Masters and for esport-racing. Let's get back to the leader. So who we have here? We have Scheuerle, Laurilla really close together, and Scheuerle attacking Laurilla. Now Scheuerle seems a bit crashed with his car, maybe not really happy. And Mooney gets away from Laurilla, that we see. And who is coming from behind? That's Dennis Mai. Nice comeback from him. He is doing a good job here. 8th position, Dennis Mai. One of the older guys in the field, besides Milos. Milos is even older. Again, Naox is doing good, but we see that Mooney is catching up slowly. He's doing good lap times now. Really fast lap times. Naox lost some time also in the last lap. Chard is attacking him. Naox now with the fastest time. No, it's Chard once more with the fast lap time here. 38.63, even faster than the 68 by Naox. A little group fighting here, and now it's Ahrens versus Williams, while Williams is basically one pit stop down because Ahrens already has 2 and Williams only 1. While the guys and watchers in the IRC channel on QuakeNet esport-racing do some really old jokes about Milos, who is younger than me. So thank you. And here they come. Again, start-finish line. Ahrens is not really getting close to Dave Williams. Let's see to the leaders. Weibold in 3rd position, doing an easy job here, while Mooney is catching up on him. Slowly, but he's coming. He's getting closer, definitely. Faster lap time by him again for 1 second faster. Almost as fast as Naox and Schade. So it seems like Weibold loses a bit of concentration. And but now again mistake by Naox, and Schade is in a good position to attack now. Let's see what he can do with this advantage he got there from Naox doing the mistake. Now he comes. Now they close in to this last turn. Is really important to get the good line here. Naox trying to defend already, which is not his type of racing. He is the guy who attacks usually, always, but I'm not used to see him like that, and Schade definitely has a good strategy through this race. And here comes the attack. This is close enough. Yeah, Naox already tries to just get away and just don't give him some slipstream. But what does Marco Schade do? What can he do? Can he attack Naox? Can he really get beside him? He seems to be a little bit faster at this time of the race. Maybe he has a bit different setup, which has better tires now. Braking, good good line. You see that Schade is doing a different line than Noyox in this turn. Nicely viewable in this camera. Again, a good line by Schade. It looks at the moment a bit smoother, and it looks like Noyox starts to struggle with the car. But again, Noyox gets away a bit. Schade is not capable of closing in and fighting. Okay, let's get back to our nice cameras. And we see that the groups are closer. Lorilla is past Scheuler. What happened there? While we watched Schade, Lorilla overtook Scheuler. It seems like Scheuler did a mistake because he is falling away. He's not getting closer anymore. And in the back we still have Williams, Arons and Stahl. And Stahl really loses a lot of time stuck behind Arons and Williams. He might be able to go faster. While Van Eye gets away, he is the leading guy with 2 pit stops. Nikifor Djakovic is still in the race, 1 pit stop ahead, but he will lose a lot of time definitely here. Fastest lap time by Noyox now. Once more getting away from Schade, and Schade is not able to attack him. Then we have Milos in 9th position, no pit stop yet. Yeah, he's losing time here. Also to Dennis Mai in 8th, 7th position to Reinhardt, 6th position Scheuerler. Lost his place to Lorilla. Good racing by him. A bit wide line here from the white car with the pink wheels. How on earth can you put pink wheels on your car? Gonna have to ask him one day. I'm also looking forward to provide you some of the streams together with Theo and Lars in the next weeks. Because we just had a lot of fun with the last races, so I think we will have a lot of fun presenting you the races of the Esports Touring Car Masters and Esports Formula Championship. Third position is still Seibold, 4th position is Mooney, and here we have those 3 guys close together. It's Williams leading to Arons and Stahl. And I know Vincent, he is getting annoyed, and also the same goes to Thomas Arons. But Williams is doing a mistake here by Arons drifting in this turn. Oh, we have a disconnection. Unfortunately, Jonah Lorilla drops out from the server. Jonah Lorilla in 5th position so far dropped out after 35 minutes of the race. What a shame. We know this can happen every time. Disconnections are the engine failures of online racing, the unexpected one. And what else can we tell? What else can we say about it? Shit happens. While we see Vincent Stahl fighting for SK Gaming for the team points. Oh, Marco Schade now with the 37 and close to Noyox once more. One other good point about starting the next season of the Esports Touring Car Masters, who is in Reincourt with the first pit stop after 35 minutes. What kind of tactics is that? Yeah, nothing big happens. Reincourt repairs. No, he's not repairing. But he gets overtaken by Niki Fjordjakovic right now. And back to the leaders. Marco Schade putting some real pressure on Nils Naujoks. Close to the bumper now. Getting really close and trying different lines. You see it, how he tries to just attack and do fast lines and get close. Yeah, just showing himself in the mirror. Good move by Schade here. Interesting line in this turn. Once more, he is really, really good and fast there. But through the roller coaster turns, he is losing time because he can't stay that close in the slipstream. Oh, mistake by Naujoks. Drift in this turn. This really costs some time, especially towards this long left-hander here now. And here it's crucial to get a good line through there. And maybe now Schade can attack towards the start-finish line. Here they come to the last right-hander. Naujoks a bit wide again. And Schade is looking now for a good line through the chicane, but Nils Naujoks is a master of this chicane. He knows this chicane very well. He knows how to go through there very fast. And you just see that he gets away again a bit from Marco Schade. Doing a nice 38-31, while Schade only with 38-56. Once more, that didn't work out. Still we see Stahl now behind Williams. Williams got past from Thomas Ahrens finally after about 20 minutes of fighting. Yeah, a lot of action on the track right now, while I was just talking about the good stuff about the Esports Touring Car Masters now is that in esport racing and live streams, all the cool TV shows from the US are in their break, summer break basically. No matter whatever you look, if you look, I don't know, Burn Notice or Sarah Connor Chronicles or Dexter or Prison Break, whatever, you need something else to watch in the evenings, and so I tell you, go watch esport-racing. You will get your dose of sim racing every week. Now again, good chicane here by Vincent Stahl, trying to attack Dave Williams, but maybe he already crashed his clutch a bit, or his engine. He's losing speed on the straight here. Not perfect. And those are the guys with 2 pit stops already. And while we look at them, we miss some battle here in the front. It's still under 1 second difference between those 2 drivers. And I don't know what else to say than this is a real... Well, it's a German-only battle at the moment, but this is an epic one, because Nils Naujoks was once the new guy, the newcomer, and then he really dominated the German lift for speed scene, and at the moment it seems like that one of the oldest guys, not oldest but longest in lift for speed in Germany, in the top scene, is getting better and better by years, like good wine. Very good line by Marco Schade through that chicane, but it still is not close enough to attack. He waits for the mistake. But the mistake is not coming. Nayox is the guy who's not doing mistakes. Ooh, I'm just saying he's not doing mistakes, and that was a very, very wide line in the first turn. Getting close to the grass, just some centimeters more to the left, and he spun out. Vincent Stahl still behind Williams and losing time now to Arns, who gets away. And also Daniel Heim is closing in from behind. While we see that Nikifor Djakovic is the leader for the one pit stop guys. To Reincourt, who had a long pit stop there. And once more, Marco Schade close to Nayox. This is close enough for a slipstream attack. Yes. And here he comes. Now he has to go side by side. What does Nayox do? Yeah, Nayox does. Stay outside now, side by side in the chicane. This is the one for the lead. And Marco Schade just takes the lead. 18 minutes to go in this 1 hour race. And Marco Schade overtook Niels Nayox here. Very nice on this back part of the track. Nice line through the chicane. He was faster. He stayed there. He said, I'm the one to go now. And now he is in the lead. Nice overtaking maneuver by Marco Schade. And now let's see what can Niels Nayox do. And it seems like Schade is doing a better job. His car is in a better shape. It's faster at the moment, and he already gets away 3, 4, 5 tenths of a second. Good job by Marco Schade, and very, very impressive. And now here they come to the last chicane again, and it's 15, 17 minutes to go still, so they have to go to the pits pretty soon, because they have to be in the pits twice. Seibold with the mistake there in the back in the chicane. And Marco Schade is getting away. There's no attack from Nayox at the moment. This was a 37.99 lap time again by Marco Schade. Again in the 37s. Very nicely done, and he overtook Nayox there. Well, I have to say I did not expect that one. Back to the grid, where we see Vincent Stahl still fighting with Dave Williams. That's quite impressive that he just can't get past him, while Thomas Arens gets away there. And Daniel Heim gets closer from the back. Back to the leaders, and we see that Marco Schade leads, and we have definitely a premier situation at esport-racing. It's the first time that Marco Schade leads, and the stream is still there. So maybe if someone tells him now this in his TeamSpeak, because he definitely has TeamSpeak on, he will crash, so maybe shut up. Very good job by Marco Schade there. I'm really impressed, I have to say. Once more leading now with 15 minutes to go. Marco Schade to Niels Nayox in second, Sebastian Seibold in third. Fourth position, and getting a bit closer to Seibold, is Ray Mooney. Fifth position is Johannes Scheule. Sixth position, Dennis Mai. Seventh is Milos Mirkovic. Eighth position is Nikifor Djakovic. Ninth position, Rudi Reincourt. 10th position, Hendrik van Ay. 11 is Thomas Arens, where he comes here. And then we have Williams, who has one pit stop. Is 12th position, under pressure by Vincent Stahl. And Daniel Heim in 14th position, while John Olarilla unfortunately disconnected. And Daniel Heim now getting closer to Stahl, because Stahl can't get past Williams. So what does Naoyox do at the moment? Let's see. Personal best by Milos Mirkovic. And Schade was once more faster with 38.09 to a 38.35 from Naoyox. And he just can't get close to Marco Schade. Schade a bit wide there, a little mistake, but all fine. And we stay in the car here. Again, mistake by Naoyox. Too wide line. Now he has dirt on his tires. He has to watch here. Yeah, you see the drift already. Catching the car again to stay on the track and to stay fast, because slowly he gets company by Sebastian Seibold if he continues to drive that way. Nice line through here, no lifting at all, very good. Good position of the car, but he is losing time to Marco Schade, and you see that the car gets smaller and smaller there. Seibold and Mooney are the only ones keeping up. So now what we missed is a little crash by Williams. Once more, he maybe touched with Stahl there in the back of the grid, and because Stahl wanted to put himself through here, he is under pressure himself by Daniel Heim. It's 12 minutes left in this race, and I'm really expecting some nice action whenever the first two guys go into the pits. Personal best by Dennis Mai now. He is doing a really lonely race there in 6th position, far behind Scheuerle, right in front Milos, and we'll see where he comes out when he pits the first time. But for now we stay with the two leaders, Naoyox and Marco Schade. 3rd position for Seibold. And there we have one guy pitting now, and this is Reinhardt with the 2nd pit stop, already losing position to Van Ay. Now comes Arons past him, and there are Stahl and Heim flying by, so Reinhardt really is losing a lot of positions here, while Vincent Stahl and Daniel Heim fighting now for 11th position, slowly climbing up the ranks, and we will see where they end up when the first guys go to the pits. But they lost a lot of time behind Dave Williams. Definitely Vincent Stahl lost a lot of time, while Thomas Arns was a bit better, and the best guy there is Van Ay with a good tactic, and he had a clean race, and the last 10 minutes now will really get interesting. So we will see the first two now getting into the pits, else they will have a problem with the time, because you have to calculate 3 minutes for a lap. So they have about almost not even 5 minutes left to do their 2 pit stops. So they have to get in now and the lap after. Yes, here they come. Najoks with the pit stop earlier. Seibold with the pit stop. Here comes Mooney. Also doing the pit stop. Everyone is in. Changing tires. Najoks earlier out. And Schade also out. And they are side by side in this first pit stop. This is the drag race to the first turn now. With the leaders. They are still leaders because everyone is in. Pitting now out of the pit lane, and Najoks is in the slipstream. Immediately attacking now Marco Schade on the inside. First turn, who has the better nerves through there? Nicely done, side by side here. Schade is trying to keep his position besides Najoks, and they are still side by side. This is not decided yet. It's one fast lap now, because they have to pit again after this lap. Here they come down to the chicane. Yeah, nicely defensive position by Schade, trying to stay inside, but the mistake by Schade, and they are again side by side through towards the second hairpin. Whoa, nicely defended by Schade, and still he is in the lead. Closely followed by Najoks, who got on the grass there. What a nice fight. 3 to 4 turns side by side by the two leaders after 52 minutes in this race. The rest of the grid is still lined up with one pit stop. And Schade gets away just this little tenth of a second he needs to be safe in the next pit stop. It was a good attack by Najoks, but then the little touch there and a bit better exit by Schade, and he gets away immediately from Najoks. Great show here from the two drivers in the lead, but the second pit stop is still on the schedule. Yeah, nicely done by Schade. Now he is leading, and he has a good distance put here to Najoks. And this should be enough for him when he pits. Ooh, almost a mistake into the chicane. A little drift there. Now he gets in for the second pit stop. Schade getting in. Seibold, everyone is pitting, and same story as the moment before. They are pitting, everyone's pitting. Where is Van Eye? Van Eye is down here, and that's too far away to get close to the leaders. We just see that Najoks is off, and Schade also, but Schade is ahead of Najoks, and this time he's far enough away. So where's Van Eye coming? Oh, Van Eye lost a lot of time. I thought he would catch some more guys there in the pits. Yeah, well, now he's passing Milkovic. And he is closing in on Scheuer also. It's 5 minutes to go, and the interesting fight is actually for third position now. That's Mooney hunting Seibold, and he got closer through the pit stops. Nicely done. Williams is dead last. Reinhardt 13th, 12th position. Nikifor Djakovic 11th is Stahl, following Heim. Heim overtook Stahl in the pits. Nicely done by Daniel Heim. Miloš 9th, 8th position for Dennis Mai. But back to the fight for third position here. Mooney versus Seibold. 4 minutes to go in this 1 hour race, so this is one more lap to go after that. Now we'll be close, maybe even 2 laps. Hopefully no one miscalculated that. And Mooney, oh, Mooney with the mistake out of the long turn, got the dirty air there. So he couldn't attack for 3rd position now. The grid is close together again, while Marco Schade leads to Niels Naujoks with a tremendous performance, overtaking him on the track and defending his position after the first pit stop. Very, very good stuff. Very good stuff by him. Chicane nicely done by Schade and Naujoks, and now by Seibold and Mooney got 2 more laps in this 1 hour race. And we have another close fight here in the back of the grid. It's Heim versus Stahl, and Stahl wants his position back from Daniel Heim, which he lost. Now he is close enough for an attack on the start-finish line. Good line through the chicane there by Vincent Stahl. And now he's closing in. Now comes the attack inside. Daniel Heim defends. Still defending. Now comes the dive by Vincent Stahl. Daniel Heim opens the line a bit, but stays on the throttle quite early and still is leading a bit, but it's not over. It's not over yet. We see that they are side by side, going down full throttle now towards the first hairpin. This is one really, really difficult position on the track. They have to brake hard here. Heim a bit early on the brake. What happened there? Vincent's now with the better line on the outside, overtaking in the hairpin on the outside. This is a great move by Vincent Stahl, overtaking Daniel Heim outside in the hairpin. And because we are in the last lap, almost, no, it's a second to last lap. We see that Raymond Borbeck Mooney is attacking Sebastian Seibold and trying to get the 3rd position to break up the complete German podium with the UK driver. And nothing else has to be his goal. One more chicane to go. Last lap of the first race of the eSport Touring Car Masters season 2008. And we see that Raymond Mooney is attacking for 3rd position, but he is not close enough yet. To attack in this last lap. Do we have any other open fights? At the moment, not. The hour is over and we stay with those two drivers here, with Mooney and Seibold. They are just half of a second separated and fighting for the last podium place, while it seems that in the lead everything is settled. It looks like Marco Schade will put down... What the hell happened to Seibold here? Seibold with the huge mistake in this last lap, going wide, losing his 3rd position to Raymond Mooney. What happened there? He just missed the brake point, went totally wide, even hit the wall there. Big mistake by Sebastian Seibold, and Raymond Mooney is the guy who uses this mistake for his advantage. He is 3rd position now, and therefore stays close also in the ranking to Naujoks and to Schade, and I guess in the next races we will see also Scheuerle up there who is 5th, so everything is open. What happened to Seibold? Is his car wrecked now? Does he has any problems to drive anymore? Maybe he's even losing one more position if he can't really get his car to the goal. It looks okay though. Let's stick with the leaders. Let's stick with Marco Schade, who is looking forward to a really, really great result in this race. Last chicane, ladies and gentlemen. This is the end of the first race of the Esports Touring Car Masters 2008. And it's Marco Schade who wins it. Congratulations! Second position to Nils Naujoks. Third position is Raymond Mooney. And then we have Sebastian Seibold, who threw away his third position in the last lap. Scheuerle, with the crash in the beginning, gets 5th. Followed by Hendrik van Ey in 6th position. 7th is Thomas Ahrens. And 8th with his first international point, Dennis Mai. 9th position to Milos. 10th position is Vincent Stahl, finished. Then Daniel Heim in 11th position, Nikifor Djakovic in 12th position, and Reinhardt 13. And where's Dave? Dave is still out. He had a huge crash in the first 2 laps, and what my fellow admins told me, he had a little contact with Nicky, and we might have to investigate this. Now a nice drift by the My3ID driver. Yep, that was one for the show. He's the last one on the track. And here he comes. Ladies and gentlemen, this was a tremendous first race, I have to say. I really loved watching it. I really loved commentating it. I hope you enjoyed it all. We have a surprise winner, I'd say. Marco Schade, with a great performance, overtaking Nils Naujoks on the track and defending his position. Great stuff. I will say good night to you all. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the night. You will see the results quite soon on the website. Just check out esport-racing.com. My name is Joachim Fies, and this was the first race of the Esports Touring Car Masters 2008. Good night.